Hello, we will continue Lecture 1, Strategic Overview of Marketing. Here we stopped last time. We talked about distribution variable and how internet has been helping companies such as Netflix become more competitive. Next, let's talk about promotion variable, another P, another part of marketing mix. It relates to activities used to inform individuals or groups about organization and its products. So there are several aims. It aims to increase public awareness of the organization and of new or existing products. Educate customers about product features. Urges people to take stance on a political or social issue. This is social marketing area and helps sustain interest in established products. Let's talk about price. Price relates to decisions and actions associated with establishing pricing objectives and policies and determining product prices. As you know, price is a critical component of the marketing mix as customers are concerned about value obtained in exchange. Price is often used as a competitive tool. Intense price competition sometimes leads to price wars. If we were to replace the word marketing with any other word, then the value would come on the top of the list. So value is customer subjective assessment of benefits relative to cost in determining the worth of a product. We have a little formula here. As you see, value is dependent variable. Customer benefits and customer costs are independent variables. So those are very meaningful terms. Customer benefits include anything a buyer receives in exchange. Not only the product, but also the prestige, for example, warranties. Customer costs include anything a buyer must give up to obtain the benefit the product provides, including cost, time, effort, and risk. Marketing creates value. Value, as we said, is a subjective assessment of benefits relative to cost. Marketing has the ability to increase consumers' perceptions of a product's quality and social approval. Here I put a picture of Nestle Pure Life water sold in Uzbekistan. And the family, it's a new brand which is not related to Nestle. As you can see, they borrowed some of the elements of the brand logo and design, right? And they've been in court ever since. The thing is, the water could be the same, but because of the brand, Nestle has a better perception than all other waters sold in Uzbekistan. So, a few years ago, my colleagues conducted research about bottled water sold in Uzbekistan. And when they asked consumers which water they liked, most of them responded Nestle Pure Life. And when they were asked why, they said, well, they like the taste. Nestle Pure Life tasted better. But then, in food and beverage marketing, there is a special test called blind test, blind taste testing. So people's eyes are closed, and people's are given the drinks, for example, water in the same containers. The containers are labeled by researchers, but the consumers, they do not know which water is poured into which cup. So they had to drink the water and rank and rate this taste. So in the end, majority of consumers who said Nestle Pure Life tasted better, they couldn't identify during the blind taste tests. So that proved that Nestle Pure Life water wasn't much better in terms of taste compared to other bottled waters sold in Uzbekistan, but because of better marketing, better brand, better advertising, they were able to influence on consumers' perceptions of their product's quality. Also, marketing builds relationships. One of the shortest definitions of marketing is the science of building profitable customer relationships. So in any relationship to continue, there must be an exchange. So here we have a buyer and here we seller. So buyer is the consumer, seller is the company. So seller is giving something of value and buyers are giving something of value. For example, companies giving products or services. Consumers, they're giving their loyalty, their time, their money, right? So this is what we call exchange. So for marketing to take place, we must pay close attention to exchange. We must try to make that exchange as smooth as possible and try to give more in the exchange, right? So Philip Kotler's famous advice is under promise and over deliver, right? So you have to give more than during the exchange, you have to give more than what consumer expected. So here are the conditions for an exchange to take place. 2 or more parties must participate. Each must possess something of value that the other party desires. Next, the exchange should provide a benefit or satisfaction to both parties. Otherwise, this exchange will not be long-term. Each party must have confidence in the promise of the something of value held by the other. And the last one is to build a trust. The parties to exchange must meet expectations. Now, you probably heard the term shareholders a lot, but stakeholders is more wider term. It includes more than the shareholders. Shareholders are constituents who have a stake or claim in some aspect of company's products, operations, markets, industry, and outcomes. In other words, shareholders are people who are influenced by the company's performance. So if the company is doing well, it's going to affect them. If the company is not doing well, it's going to affect them. For example, here we have a list of, this is not a complete list, this is just a short list of possible stakeholders, customers, employees, even government is listed here. Why government? Because if the company does well, government receives more taxes, more jobs are created, and if the opposite happens, then the government receives less taxes, and and social problems appear in the country or in the region where the government is responsible. Here's another discussion point. Starbucks is adept at using the marketing concept to offer a customized experience for its customers. Customers have even come up with their own coffee recipes, and if able, baristas will make them. Starbucks considers as other stakeholders as well. Name some other ways that Starbucks meets the needs of employees, suppliers, the environment, and the investors. The marketing environment. Now we move to this second part. Now we are done with 4Ps. We will talk about marketing environment. They were given in this diagram, which you saw earlier, this wider circle, which surrounds the strategic marketing decisions. They influence the strategic marketing decisions. These forces affect marketers' ability to facilitate value-driven exchange in three ways. Influence customers by affecting their lifestyle, standards of living, and preference and needs for products. Help to determine whether and how a marketing manager can perform certain marketing activities. May affect the marketing manager's decisions and actions by influencing buyers' reactions to the firm's marketing mix. So, currently during quarantine, this marketing environment is affecting companies in major ways. They have to make decisions in terms of HR. They have to make decisions in terms of payment for people's services, their vacations, how to continue production. So marketing environment effects of these forces on buyer sales can be dramatic and difficult to predict, which is now we are seeing in Uzbekistan and throughout the world. Impact on value can be extensive as market changes can easily impact how stakeholders perceive certain products. Unlike marketing mix variables, a firm has little control over marketing environment forces, right? So you can do something about 4Ps, sometimes daily, but you have to you only have to adapt to marketing environment. Even such big companies like Microsoft or Google or GM, they have to adapt to marketing environment forces. Now, what is marketing concept? According to the marketing concept, an organization should try to provide products that satisfy customers' needs through a coordinated set of activities that also allows the organization to achieve its goals. This is a management philosophy guiding an organization's overall activities. A firm must satisfy not only its customers' objectives, but also its own objectives, right? It should be a win-win situation. Evolution of the marketing concept. Well, some textbooks present it as evolution, but all these orientations, they still exist. They coexist in modern times. So production orientation, companies which follow production orientation, they believe that the way to success in the marketplace is through continuously improving their production and distribution processes. For example, the most popular example is Henry Ford's introduction of assembly line to car manufacturing. Right, that way he was able to increase production by several times by lowering costs, and Ford Motor Company quickly became the market leader. Sales orientation. During the first half of the 20th century, competition increased and focus shifted to selling products to buyers, right? So here, companies which follow sales orientation, they believe that the way to success in the marketplace is through continuously improving, investing a lot of money and effort into a selling process. Special offers, well-trained salespeople. Uh, Especially the sales orientation is suitable for companies selling new products, which are known as unsold goods. Now, market orientation requires an organization-wide generation of market intelligence pertaining to current and future needs, dissemination of intelligence across departments, organization-wide responsiveness to it, right? So, in market orientation, it's also called outside in. So, all the decisions in the company are made based on the thorough understanding of market needs. Management must first establish an information systems to discover customers' real needs and then use the information to create satisfying products and services. To satisfy customers' objectives as well as its own, company also must coordinate all of its activities. Implementing the marketing concept demands the support not only on top management but also of management staff at all levels of the organization. So, according to management, according to marketing concept, marketing is everyone's job. Marketing department is there just to coordinate the activities, but everyone must be involved in the marketing process. Now, in recent years, CRM has become very popular in Uzbekistan as well, and thanks to advanced computers, internet, and better communication, now companies can gather a lot of information about their customers and make special offers to them based on their previous purchases and behavior. And this allows companies to be more precise in what to offer. Profits can be obtained through relationship in the following ways. So by acquiring new customers, by enhancing the profitability of existing customers, by extending the duration of customer relationships. These are all achievements of CRM. So nowadays, marketers talk about relationship marketing. So marketing should be oriented at the long-term growth of the company and making companies sustainable over a longer horizon, not just getting rid of the current products or services. So it refers to relationship marketing is a relatively new term. It refers to long-term mutually beneficial buyer-seller relationships. It's focused on value enhancement through the creation of more satisfying exchanges, continually deepens the buyer's trust, increases the company's understanding of the customer's needs. Through the use of e-marketing, companies can personalize customer relationship on a nearly one-on-one basis. That's why there is a new term called segment of one. So each customer can be uh, analyzed at the personal level, and marketing companies marketing can make its offers based on understanding of each customer's um, likes and preferences. So marketers now talk more about customers' lifetime value, which predicts the net value for the future relationships with the customer. So in other words, that's why companies nowadays are most companies, they target younger people. They have longer expected life. So throughout this life, they are more likely to spend more money on the company's products and services. So therefore, emphasis now has been changing from share of market to share of customer. Most basic application of this idea is that 80% of business profits come from 20% of customers, which are most likely, loyal customers or customers who have strong preference toward your company's products or services. Now, the importance of marketing in our global economy. Costs consume a sizable portion of buyers' dollars. About half of buyers' dollars goes toward marketing costs. Nowadays, marketing is being used in non-profit organizations as well. Government agencies are using marketing to better understand their constituents. Private non-profit organizations employ marketing activities to create, price, distribute, and promote programs that benefit particular segment of society. Uh, Important to businesses and the economy. Marketing activities help produce profits which are essential to survival of individual businesses, help create a successful economy, and contribute to the well-being of society. Marketing, it allows the companies to be more sustainable, as we said before, and that makes the economy more sustainable, right? It fuels our global economy. So better marketing allows for companies to focus on producing only the products which are in demand, right? So that decreases the waste. It allows better use of resources. Also, knowledge enhances consumer awareness, right? So, it, as a by studying this course and other marketing courses, by studying marketing, you can become a better consumer, and it connects people through technology. So yeah, Facebook or Telegram and Instagram, they're marketing tools, but that's allowing us to get to know each other better. So technology helps marketers understand and satisfy more customers than ever before. Internet allows marketers to disseminate information about products and interact with target markets. Last but not least, marketing can promote the welfare of customers and stakeholders. It offers many exciting prospects for young people. So in our next classes, we will continue to explore marketing together during our online meetings. You may ask any questions about the covered material. My email is mamurjan@yahoo.com. Also, mamurjanrahimov@webster.uz. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a great day.